ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit, but I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
The afternoon for Houston.
In now, Gary Cox. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Line toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And he is in there.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Numbers wise, he's at 326, 33 home runs, and 126 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Digging in, number 3. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
From the stretch. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Two 2-0. Here it is. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because, once again, they're off to a good start.
Digging in, David Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Here it comes, 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Line drive to center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1. And the Halos coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
We're looking at one of the great pitchers in our game today. He's already got 250 strikeouts this season. To me, that's an elite group, an elite class. So we may see something special today from this young man. Hopefully he continues to throw the ball well, and we really do see him at his best.
And
stepping up now, Luis MacArthur. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnick. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Raul Cedeno, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Fouled straight back.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Now in the box, Andy Ibanez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Andy Ibanez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Albert now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And Pujols is going to keep on going. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. One out and a runner on third. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But Loney's able to get his glove up and take it in, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing. Stepping into the box,
And
Billy McKinney. He'll get us going
Left
here in the
fielder,
bottom half of the second.
Billy McKinney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Striding into the box, James Loney. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2 pitch to Loney. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6, Designated hitter, number 15.
Into the box now, number 15. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike one.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Number 13.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
So here's Joe Mauer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Again, a 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, David Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. None out. Runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andy Ibanez.
Ready for another chance. Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is skied into short left center. McKinney moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 now to Albert. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, John Aristide. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So digging in now, number 70. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Cox. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Nope,
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder Mike Trout.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder Michael Lee.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another try at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Mitch Layfield answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Number 3 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Luis MacArthur back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a bunt attempt here. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Striding in, Raul Cedeno. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready once again, David Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
David Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. On the ground to the left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
When it rains, it pours sometimes, and it's a downpour right now. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tack on one more, as this is now a 5-0 game. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. So stepping in, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. McKinney racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Cox.
In now, Gary Cox. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3 runs already home here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's another hit for him, and he inches that much closer to the cycle. He's got the tough one out of the way in the triple. Waiting on a home run. Any more at-bats in this game, swing for a homer.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another shot now, number 3. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
High pop up. Loney just to the right of the mound. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. So striding in, Billy McKinney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Billy McKinney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch as Loney's a strikeout casualty for route number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, 15. Right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Settling in now, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marisnick going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Number 31 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting.
Into the box, David Lee. As he puts it on the ground to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball three. Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. One out, nobody on. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Now batting.
Here's Albert now.
Albert Pujols.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One strike to Pujols. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. And that is 27 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. In now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runners on first with one down. And this will be fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Loney will put this one away without trouble, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brad Miller.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And there's ball one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the lead leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? John Aristey, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Safe. Almost had him after the phenomenal stab, but that's a base hit, and the perfect game is no more. Stepping in now, number 70, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cox sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs. And he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
Into the box now, Luis MacArthur seared down the first baseline.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner on first with 2 away. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Pulled softly out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, when your average is down that low, he'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Standing in now, Raul Cedeno, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Digging in once again, Billy McKinney, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Looking to leave him loaded. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit at third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Angels get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top 10-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So digging in now, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, McKinney. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
So striding forward now, David Lee, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in to try it again, Andy Ibanez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. Cedeno is there. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. Astros lead this one 11-1. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's
And
0 for
leading off
2
for
with a
the Halos.
strikeout in this one.
First baseman, James Loney.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the
Number
game and
15.
obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Stepping up now, number 15. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Brad Miller. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
John Aristide.
So coming to the plate, John Aristide, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here he comes again. 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand one. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Albert Pujols. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Ready on 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. It's 1-2. Here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Low roller, and he barehands it. Just late. He's safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him. Albert Pujols just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping in, Gary Cox. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, "Dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you."
First and second here with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 70.
And
he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Certainly not the most competitive game the 3 of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. At the plate, Luis MacArthur. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Jake Marisnick.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. Last time through was a base hit. And he lays off there. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail by double digits 11-1. Kenley Jansen
enters the game
now
from the
pitching
pen,
for the
and because
Angels,
this is a non-save situation,
74.
it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Michael Lee is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
So here's Joe Mauer. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. McKinney ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop David Lee.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Andy.
Ready now, Andy Ibanez. In there, no balls and a strike. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Aristi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on autopilot. 11-1. Digging in now, Raul Cedeno starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Oh, man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have a ball in his teeth.
McKinney.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lee will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Number 15 waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. And that's over. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was
15.
really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Justin Verlander comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Justin Verlander.
Number 15 will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
First and second now, 1 man out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. And a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Astros earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Randy Johnson records his 21st win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Ian Kennedy couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.